In this video, I'm going to give you a first look at the brand new 2022 Toyota Tundra. This is the Platinum with a brand new iForce Max engine. It's a hybrid, which is a first for a Tundra. It's also the most powerful engine ever in a Tundra. It's producing 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. It's a serious motor, made it to a brand new 10-speed automatic, and that's just the beginning. As you can see, this Tundra has really been redesigned. It looks nothing like the previous generation. A lot of chiseled edges, you know, look at the hood and how they bulge out. And because this does come with the new iForce Max engine and it happens to be a hybrid, you can see there are subtle places that has that blue tone badging, like you see here, iForce Max. And also up front with the giant emblem with this giant new grille. It just adds a little pop. And overall, if you see this grille on this Limited, very unique. Every trim level has their own grille design. And you can see that it's just giant. Of course, there's a sensor here for the Toyota Safety Sense 2.5, which is standard on all Tundras. And of course, you have a camera here. Now I'm going to show you inside and what that's used for. But take a look at these brand new headlights. Very, very distinctive. It's like a teardrop T-shape, right? You do have daytime running lights on the bottom here. And then of course you have full LED headlights inside. And underneath, you have like a grille opening here that's functional. It lets air through. And this reminds me of what you see on a 4Runner. Now, moving to the side, you could see that the fenders are popping out. They're more square. And there's a fender flare over here that is painted black. So you can see this beautiful metallic blue contrasting with this black fender. It does really add some pop and it looks fantastic. Now, underneath here, you can see brand new 20-inch wheels for this Platinum Edition. And they are also, dark gray, metallic gray. And I think this really complements this truck nicely. Isn't that unusual? You can see how it's just black, and it goes all the way to the A-pillar, and that's because Toyota wanted to do something different, make this look more like a visor, like a helmet, right? I don't know if that works. For me, it's still getting used to it, but I'll let you guys decide if you like that. Take a look. The back bumper is integrated into this lower fender. Normally in trucks, you have the bumper separated, right? It's cut off, but this is like completely integrated, and it's a different look. It takes getting used to. It's just one of those things where you're looking at it, you're like, you can't quite put your finger on what's different. This is it. Now, let me show you what's back here. You have brand new LED tail lamps, right? Very unique. Tundra stamped in the middle. It's very big. You can't miss it. On this Platinum, you can see on the bottom bumper, you still do have a lot of black cladding, but you have a couple pieces that is body colored, so that's pretty nice. Usual trailer hitch, trailer connector, that is still here. So let me show you what's inside. This is of course dampened, but look at the bed, completely new, composite bed now. Yes, everything inside is composite material. It's not steel, it's not aluminum. And that's because Toyota wanted to give this bed longevity and not, you don't have to worry about dents or scratches or anything like that. Just throw whatever you want back here. So that is completely new. You have a 400-watt plug over here for your tools. You have a rail system here for tying things down. And something you may not have picked up is this bed is 6.5 foot, not 5.5 foot. And that wasn't available before with the Crew Max, which now you can order. So those of you guys that do need a longer bed, you're using a truck to carry whatever, right? And you still want space inside a cabin, well, you could get the best of both now. So that is brand new. You may have noticed back here, there's no built-in step. There's no multi-function tailgate. But one of the accessories that you can now equip the Tundra with is electronic step So take a look down here when you open a tailgate. Now something else that's powered is the power running boards with this Platinum. You can see that it folds out when you open the door and retracts when you don't need it. And that gives us Tundra a clean look. Now inside, this is the Platinum, meaning everything inside is leather, beautiful leather. You can see some interesting design with this seat. You can see the blue stitching, and then also the perforation in here is also blue color. Very, very interesting. Now underneath here, because this is a hybrid, Toyota needed to put the battery somewhere. So the battery actually sit right underneath. So if you didn't have batteries, you would have storage space under there. But if you do have batteries down there, then there's no storage space. But you can still fold down the rear seats and get some cargo room. One thing I mentioned that's brand new is the rear suspension. So let me show you what's going on back here. As you can see, there's no more leaf springs. The leaf springs are gone. So now replaced with a multi-link setup with the traditional shocks and suspension, right? And this is supposed to give the Tundra a very smooth and comfortable ride. So inside, the front cabin is amazing, amazing. This Platinum, everything in here is beautiful. The leather, the material, the quality, the fit and finish is light years better than the previous Tundra. Now, starting with this new 14-inch screen, this is optional on the lower trims. It's standard on the upper trims. This is completely different. Not only is it a touchscreen, but the interface is brand new, and you could see how smooth this is. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Wi-Fi. Look at how smooth that is, and look at the interface, the graphics, the GUI. It's just so much better than the previous generation. Now underneath, you have climate control, pretty usual, heated and ventilated seats, right? You have a knob for volume. So under here, you have a couple more switches. This is to drop the rear suspension. There is auto leveling suspension that you could equip your Tundra with. This one comes with a standard, you have traction control, trailer control, and also this is a 360 camera view. I showed you guys how there was a camera up front. This is what it's used for. It stitches everywhere around your Tundra and gives you a really nice 360-degree view. If you put the Tundra in reverse, you can see that you do get a 360 view and also what's behind you. And there's many things that you can select from. You can see what's in front of you, side, right? Even what's in your bed. Very, very cool. You have a lot of drive modes, starting with Sport S Plus, then Sport S, Normal, Comfort, and Eco. And you could see it kind of tells you what's changed, right? Eco is more the engine. Comfort will adjust your suspension, right? Normal, nothing. Sport will also adjust your engine, and Sport S Plus will adjust the suspension and engine. This digital gauge cluster is also brand new. 12.3 inch, all digital. It's really bright. I like the interface. It just looks cool. It looks better than a lot of the other digital screens I have seen before. So I think it's a really, really, really big improvement. Everything else in here is brand new. It just looks better. I mean, even from the vents, they're still big and masculine. The new steering wheel looks great. The buttons are still pretty big. You know, the thickness is pretty good, and the design is just better. Take a look. Not only do you have HomeLink buttons, but also you could turn on the digital rear view mirror. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Look at that. You could just turn off or back on. And lastly, take a look above. Giant panoramic sunroof. This is the first for Tundra. All right, let me show you this engine, the new iForce Max engine. This is optional on the limited Platinum, the 1794. This engine is optional. Otherwise, you get the regular iForce engine, which is still pretty good. Both of them are twin turbo V6. This one has a hybrid component that is tacked on, and I've talked about the monstrous numbers already: 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. Now, this is also supposed to be very fuel efficient, but official EPA numbers have not been released, so I can't share that with you. But I can't wait to test this out. And this is mated to a brand new 10-speed automatic, which is also shared with a brand new Land Cruiser. Hopefully you enjoyed this first look at this brand new 2022 Toyota Tundra Platinum with the new iForce Max engine. Hit the like and subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more videos like this.